the end of the War of American Independence in 1783, the new international border between British North America and the United States of America was negotiated without any mention of, consultation with, or input from First Nations. The Haudenosaunee lost much of their lands in Upper New York because they sided with the British, and they needed a new home. Tyendinaga, or Joseph Brant, and other leaders wanted the Crown to honor their alliance by granting them land on the Grand River. Because the Crown previously recognized the Mississaugas of the Credit as the owners of these lands in the 1781 Mississauga Treaty at Niagara, Colonel John Butler was sent to negotiate with the Mississaugas. With an exchange of wampum belts, Mississauga Chief Paquan told Butler, "We, the Mississaugas, are not the owners of all that land laying between the three lakes, but we have agreed and are willing to transfer our right of soil and property to the King our Father for the use of his people, and our brethren the Six Nations from the head of the Lake Ontario, or the Creek Wagquata, to the river La Tranche, Thames River, then down that river until a south course will strike the mouth of Catfish Creek on Lake Erie. This tract of land, we imagine, will be quite sufficient, both for the King's people and our brethren the Six Nations, who may wish to settle and hunt thereon." He continued, "We consider ourselves and the Six Nations to be one and the same people, and agreeable to a former and mutual agreement, we are bound to help each other. Brother Captain Brant, we are happy to hear that you intend to settle at the River Oswego with your people. We hope you will keep your young men in good order, as we shall be in one neighborhood, and to live in friendship with each other, as brethren ought to do." On May 22, 1784, the Mississaugas agreed to share about 3 million acres of land between Lakes Huron, Lake Ontario, and Lake Erie. This was the first negotiation of the Between the Lakes Treaty, which was later clarified, and a treaty document was signed in 1792. This agreement was made to honor their obligations to the Haudenosaunee and the British within the Covenant Chain Alliance, and a lot of the land was used for Loyalist settlers that fled the war. The Mississaugas also received 1,180 British pounds worth of goods. About 10 kilometers of land on either side of the Grand River were given to the Six Nations. While there is ongoing disagreement over this exchange, it is known to some as the Haldimand Treaty and others as the Haldimand Proclamation. Because it did not follow the protocol for treaty making created by the Royal Proclamation in the Treaty of Niagara, the Canadian government does not recognize it as a treaty. The Six Nations of the Grand River argue that it was. Today, Six Nations of the Grand River lands include less than 5% of land promised to them by Haldimand in 1784. This continues to be the subject of legal disagreement between the Crown and the Haudenosaunee to this day. The lands of this treaty include Hamilton, Cambridge, Waterloo, Guelph, Brantford, and St. Catharines.